Partly cloudy tonight, low 35. Partly cloudy, 55 tomorrow. For Thursday, chance for rain, high 50. Chance for rain on Friday, high 48. And for Saturday, partly cloudy with a high 45. Overnight low was 23. Yesterday's high 24. Humidity at 79%. Winds relatively calm. The pressure at 30.28 and holding. Right now, we've got sunshine and 24 here at the WFIW studios east of Fairfield. And it's time for morning coffee. Good morning.
Hey. Morning.
Ken
I
Odie is
am
with us
not
this
Megan
morning.
Kelly.
Rats. Well,
That's good to know.
if things work out, if she'll be right here between us.
Okay,
Will you still fill in?
absolutely.
Ken is with us today. I'm Dave Land, Mark Turner at the controls. Dr. Mike Dreeth is on assignment. That's it.
Yeah,
On
he's
assignment.
on assignment.
So he should be back. Ken will entertain us this morning later with some trivia.
He will
Got it there.
Regale us with trivia.
What's your latest question on Facebook?
What was the best Christmas gift you ever received? What was yours?
Let me tell you the one that this is one of the best. I don't know if it's the best, but I'll never forget it. I was in 8th grade, Christmas of 63. I'm 13. And the high school guys all wore these letter jackets. They were red, and they either had white or black leather sleeves.
Right.
I wanted one of those so bad, I couldn't sleep at night. So downstairs in the basement where we lived, my folks, there was a ping pong table, made out of the plywood top. And on top of that, they would keep the gifts with a sheet over them with instructions not to look. Well, it's kind of like don't put your tongue on that window. So I looked, and I saw a box, and I think it said Lexby Tickner Clothing Store. Opened the box, and I saw the red wool jacket with the white leather sleeves. I was just so excited, and Christmas was a few days away, and I'll never forget that.
You couldn't sleep the other remaining nights.
No,
till Christmas,
I couldn't.
Right?
I was man. So that's I'll never forget that. I was just so excited. But as you get older, I think you'll agree. The kids say, "Well, Dad, what do you want?" I said, "Just come and visit."
You're like me. If you want something, you go buy it
You do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
and move on.
Just come on and see me. And
I remember one Christmas I had a box under the tree with my name on it. The thing was huge. I couldn't lift it. I mean, the possibilities were endless.
Yeah.
What could this possibly be? I mean, it was a set of encyclopedias.
oh, good.
got
From
a-
Norman Massey.
It was not.
Oh.
That was pre-Norman Massey.
Okay.
Funk and Wagnalls.
These were Compton.
Oh, Compton. You had the big time.
Then you got the
those
yearbook
were the
every year.
expensive ones. Yeah.
I was up at the library. Speaking of encyclopedias, up at the library last week. We had a meeting, and I asked Michelle, the librarian. I said, "Do we still keep encyclopedias here?" Because back in the day, that was your internet.
It was.
And the library used to be open like noon till 9, but they do have a set of encyclopedias. They're updated every so many years, but
They still make encyclopedias?
Evidently they do.
I did not know that.
Yep. They had, you mentioned Compton's. There was World Book. There was Encyclopedia Britannica. And, yeah, they're still around. What's your best gift?
I don't know. I'm not really I'm always of the point where I just say, you know what? I really don't need anything, don't want anything. I'm happy
with you.
I'm just happy to
Yeah.
give.
Yes.
There's an old
I like giving gifts.
There's an old saying, it's better to give than to receive.
But
So what'd you bring me?
Well, I didn't bring anything yet. But if I had to choose one, back when I was in 7th grade, I got the deluxe electric football set.
Ooh.
With the entire NFC East division.
No.
The Giants, the Redskins, the Cowboys, the Eagles. Got all those teams.
Don't you wish you still had it
Oh, I do.
in the box?
Oh, I do.
Do you remember
And you can still get them.
Wow.
Do you remember the football game where it had the players on there and you'd turn it on and they'd vibrate?
That's probably what that was.
That's the electric football set.
That was it. And
Yeah.
they'd vibrate. You had no control over where they ended up.
Oh, yeah. And they came with a little foam football that you could try and kick field goals with.
Who made that? Was that Whammo?
I think it was Coleco.
Coleco, that's
Yep,
it.
Coleco.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they
There was
still
Coleco, Hasbro, Mattel.
But they still make the electric football sets. I saw one the other day. They don't have teams that are in uniform. It's just like red and blue.
Yeah, they can't
you
pay the
know.
licensing.
Yeah.
Do you remember the baseball game? The brand was APBA, where you rolled the dice and you had a card for each player?
Yeah, I
that
remember
was
those.
fun.
Yeah.
That was the most scientific board game for sports I had ever played. It was fun. Then there's the kids play Sorry anymore, or Monopoly, or Life, or Chutes and Ladders, or Chinese checkers.
You're joking, right? The IHSA is not coming up with a new division for board games.
But they are coming up with esports.
Esports.
They came up with fishing. Don't they have big tournaments at Carlisle?
Bass
They
fishing.
do.
Bass
And I
fishing.
think they have skeet shooting, too.
Pull.
I'm okay with that.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
Anytime we can get kids involved in anything extracurricular, I'm all for it.
Okay, well, I'm sure a lot of our listeners got some great gifts, and anybody's welcome to call in 842-3715. I do want to mention I've been in contact with Chris Connard, doing well, no heart issue. He'll be back at work today or tomorrow, so he's doing fine. Wish him well, and I'm feeling pretty good myself. Got my walk-in.
You walked already this morning?
Yesterday.
Oh, yesterday.
Yesterday.
Okay.
Once a week.
Yeah, no, it's I try to get in 5 days a week.
I got my walk-in last night at Wayne City High School.
I'll bet you did.
Yep.
Back and forth to the hospitality room.
Just once.
Oh.
Just once. Because I didn't have time in between games to make it down there again. So,
Years ago,
but the folks at Wayne City do a great job of putting on a tournament. I just want to thank
Yes,
them
they
for
do.
all the hospitality that they've provided us through the first couple of days.
what number is this for the Conrad Allen?
65.
65.
Yeah.
Man.
You know, I was thinking the other day, during my sports broadcasting career, I have covered 5 or 6 of the longest-running tournaments in Illinois. Connie Allen, of course.
Is this the
Centralia.
longest?
No.
Oh,
I've Connie Allen, Centralia. I've covered the NTC,
Charleston.
Charleston. I've
Carbondale.
covered Carbondale, and I've covered Nashville.
what was the tournament before the Mules started playing at El Dorado? Were they at
Charleston.
I think they were Charleston.
Charleston?
Yeah.
Before that, it was Centralia. Because we did play at Centralia
They did
years
go
ago.
to Centralia one year when I think Jed Foster was a senior in that group.
Okay.
Like they played Homewood Flossmoor. Why would I remember that?
I
don't know.
I have
Weird.
no idea.
I think I mentioned during the football playoffs that Williamsville and I had heard of Mowequa, but so many of these little towns you never hear of until it's tournament time.
Yeah.
You, of course, being in the refereeing business. By the way, how are your glasses? Did you get new glasses this year?
At Dollar Tree. They are my official optometrist supplier.
That explains.
I have glasses.
His
I don't wear
refereeing
glasses.
style.
Does the IHSA endorse any particular eye doctor or
Dollar Tree.
you see them running down, putting on their
Yeah.
cheaters?
I've got glasses.
to see
all
what
over
yard
this.
line.
I've got glasses in my pew at church. And if I go there on Sunday morning, I'm get there late and somebody's in my pew.
Yeah.
And you know
Did you hand me those glasses?
that is almost a fighting offense right there. If you go to church and somebody's sitting in your
It
seat,
is.
that's almost you almost pull away the pews and go, let's get it
Went to a
on.
little church in Kentucky. My wife and I go in and sit at the end of the pew, and it's a small church, and you just feel like there's laser beams looking through you. You turn around, and lady and
You're
man were
sitting
sitting there.
in
I said,
somebody's seat.
I'm sorry, are we in your pew? Yes, you are. Does anyone sit here beside you? No. Scoot down.
Okay, guys, a little bit of an update on who's going to host next year's Oscars.
Have they found somebody finally?
Well, the latest information that we reported was that Kevin Hart is bowing out because he had some history with some tweets or whatever that perhaps weren't correct. But the latest is that the show will certainly go on sans host.
How are they going to do that?
Without a host.
How do you do that?
Well, they would feature a bunch of huge celebs, something Saturday Night Live style. Just different people that would do different parts of it and
come up on stage and say,
but here's
now
the last sentence of this bit of information said, and I don't believe it, but it says organizers reportedly are leery of booking a host considered too controversial or off the cuff.
That's why I am not in the running any longer.
Yeah, that's all they have had are controversial, off the cuff people who let the show get out of hand, thus low ratings.
Yeah.
So, do you watch it?
No, I don't know the movies.
I don't watch any award shows.
I don't.
The movies that I like aren't nominated. So
the last award show,
usually if you like them, they aren't nominated.
Exactly.
I don't know if you'd call it an award show, but they did televise the inductees to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Mm-hmm.
That was kind of neat.
Yep.
All right.
But
we do have a caller. Good morning. You're on Morning Coffee. Hello? Anyone there?
Speaking of the Oscars, before we go to break, what do you think Jimmy Kimmel earned last year to host last year's show?
At least a couple of mil.
$15,000.
That's it?
Yeah, that's perhaps one of the reasons, the low pay.
Shoot, I
but
do
it said late night host Jimmy Kimmel said he earned just $15,000 to host last year's show, even as ABC charged millions of dollars per 30-second ad for the broadcast. Yeah, that really surprised me. $15K. Right. So,
guys, let's go to break.
Right.
We'll be right back.
Brighton. If it's meaningful, interlock collections, just like love, interwoven knots have no beginning or no end. If it's timeless, Brighton's introducing 4 new watches, gold, silver, or a multi-stone design. If it's iconic, Alcazar collection features the iconic heart. Looks sensational with everyday or your dressy attire. When a gift is as meaningful as it is beautiful, your present will be unforgettable. Each time she wears her Brighton gift, she'll relive the delight of receiving it. Gift certificates are available at your fashion leader in downtown Fairfield. Carnaby Square, open Sundays 1 to 4.
It's here. The Big Deal Store is online and waiting for you to shop and buy gift certificates to local businesses. Go to our station's website, WFIWradio.com, and click on Big Deals. Here you'll find dozens of gift certificates for places like Deep South Restaurant, Nap Oil, Murphy's Pet Grooming and Boarding, and Serendipity Cards and Gifts. You can shop 24 hours a day and save tons of money in the process. But you better hurry. You never know how long these deals will last.
Time Capsule, sponsored today by Save-A-Lot Food Store on West Main, Fairfield.
Hi, this is Bill Stevens with another Time Capsule quiz. Which month and year was it when Jimmy Carter was renominated for president, but Ted Kennedy stole the show?
The work goes on, the cause endures, the hope still lives, and the dream shall never die.
Billy Carter told a congressional committee,
Billy Carter is not a buffoon, a boob, or a wacko.
17,000 Polish shipyard workers declared solidarity and went out on strike. Jack Nicklaus won his 5th PGA title by a record 7 shots. And here's what the radio is laying down.
A 1 in a million you. Someday, lady, you'll have come to me. Come to your emotional rescue. I know you're the only woman that I'm dreaming of. Well, it's first time love. Looking for love in all the wrong places. All over the world. Give me the night down on the boulevard. And the rain.
Okay, when did we first hear all this? The answer and a piece of the top song from the month and year are coming up.
Say
Save money on quality discount groceries found only at your Save-A-Lot store in Fairfield. Now through Saturday. Gallon skim 1%, 2% or whole milk $1.29. Dozen eggs 59 cents. 4-pound bag of sugar $1.29. And 3-pound bag of Gala or Red Delicious apples $1.69 each. Prices good through Saturday. Good food, great people, great prices at your Save-A-Lot store, West Main and Fairfield.
August 1980.
Upside down.
Diana Ross and Upside Down, the top song of August 1980. This is Bill Stevens for tcapsule.com. Back soon with another Time Capsule.
Time Capsule has been sponsored today by Save-A-Lot Food Store on West Main, Fairfield.
This is the show about nothing. Morning Coffee, streaming on YouTube and live on the station listened to, not just heard. WFIW.
What, no snappy retort about us?
Boy, she was tough on you guys yesterday.
I know!
Well, Ken, we're supposed to have some generic things so that we don't embarrass guests.
Yes.
But, okay. We talked yesterday, I believe, about coffee, drinking coffee. The number of Americans drinking at least 1 cup of coffee every day is at its highest level in 6 years. Here are just a very few surprising things you may not know about coffee. What we discussed yesterday was that you may want to delay your first taste of coffee in the morning at least an hour after you wake up, because, just in one sentence here, in the first hour after you wake up, your body is reaching one of its 3 daily peaks of cortisol. Thus, you want to avoid drinking caffeine during this critical time, as cortisol can cancel caffeine's alertness effects and could possibly even help you build a tolerance for coffee.
Good morning. You're on Morning Coffee.
Yes, is this Mark?
Yes, it is.
Like yourself, when I was in 4th grade for Christmas, I had the electric football game, and the brand name of mine was Tudor, Tudor.
Yep.
Okay.
Remember that.
And it was the Bears at the St. Louis Football Cardinals.
Whoa.
Wow.
Classy.
You still have it?
No.
No.
It got tore up, and I had to have it under my bed. We didn't have an attic or nothing, and that's not good, on those electric football games. But mine was, and it had the teams on the side, like
I remember that. Yeah.
Yeah. Mine, I did on the internet, and mine was a 1967 model.
Ooh.
What was yours, Mark?
I have no idea. It would have been about 74 or 75, I think.
Yeah.
So
Boy, that's pretty neat. They're having the East, the NFC East Division.
You could actually buy any one of the divisions all in one from the Sears Roebuck catalog. So
yeah.
All right.
All right. I thought you was talking about, and Dave were about that was awesome.
All right.
Okay.
Well, thanks for calling in. Appreciate it.
All
Bye-bye.
right, Mark.
I'll tell you where his game is. It's with the baseball cards that he put on his bicycle to sound like a muffler.
That's right.
Man.
There is no such thing as drinking too much coffee, but the recommendation is
Testify, brother.
to limit yourself to 4 cups per day, or about 400 milligrams of caffeine.
All right. Good morning. You're on Morning Coffee.
Good morning, Mark and Dave. It's Dave Rigg. I got one of those electric football games, too, when I was just a little boy. Now, we're talking back in the early 60s, late 50s. And mine must have been the first edition of them, because the players were not dressed in NFL uniforms. One team was red and the other was yellow, and I've still got it.
Ooh.
Well,
Man.
I'll tell you what, we might find that on eBay one of these days.
You betcha. Come on, bring it on in, Dave. I'll take you on.
Okay.
All right.
Thanks.
Thank you. Yeah, I'll bet you. and we'll see later. You could go on eBay and find one of these.
Oh, you can still find them brand new.
Absolutely.
Coleco Tudor, I remember that name as soon as the caller.
You can find them brand new. I saw one the other day. Almost bought it.
Those who drink more than 4 cups of coffee a day may start to notice side effects, such as insomnia,
Twitching.
restlessness, fast heartbeat, twitching,
That's it.
etc. It's not as dehydrating as you may think. You've always heard, no, don't drink coffee. No, you can do it.
It's mostly water.
Now, consuming coffee may increase your number of visits to the restroom. It doesn't mean that you'll necessarily...
Well, how much did it cost us to find that out?
If you drink 4 cups of coffee, you're going to go to the bathroom.
Now, here's the interesting fact. Millennials, born in the early 80s through the early 2000s, are sometimes more keen to spend money on their daily coffee habits than invest in their future. 40% of nearly 2,000 millennials surveyed admitting to spending more on their cups of coffee in the morning than their retirement plan. What do you think the average American reportedly spends, in a round number, a year on coffee? I figured out what I spend. What do you think the average American spends on coffee?
Well, it depends. Which average American are you referring to? A
I don't
millennial
know.
or someone
It
older?
just says the average American, so it doesn't specify millennial.
Probably combines both of them.
I would say about $600.
I don't think it's that much.
It is. It's $1,100.
Wow.
Now,
Well, when you pay $4.50 for a cup of coffee every day, that adds up.
I buy Keurig at about 40 cents a cup for the K-Cups.
Right.
And I have, on average, of 3 cups a day.
You don't...
So $1.20 a day for 365 days a year, if I did it, I would spend $438 a year on coffee.
Man.
Yep. And it's probably more than that because if you stop somewhere and have some coffee, it costs that. 1 to 2 cups a day, bottom line, appears to be beneficial. And I'm at 3 on average.
Drink up.
Drink calls for a drink.
Now, what do they consider a cup? This thing?
No, that is a vat.
It's a tankard.
That's a little one, too, man. That's not very big compared to some of them.
This is an official Yeti. I made this at 7... hour and 10 minutes ago. It is still too hot to just pick up and take a big drink. These things are awesome, and they keep cold drinks very cold.
Hot drinks hot?
Very cold. So.
It's a baby model.
Yeah, that is. That's
Have
like
you heard
That's
of-
like a sippy cup.
It is. It's plenty for me at my age. We talked about those trips. Did you hear about the L.A. vegan law?
No.
LA vegan law.
Did I say the word right? If you're a vegetarian, you're a vegan?
Well, it's not. I think it's a little more than just a vegetarian.
Okay.
Vegans are a little bit more than just a vegetarian. I think vegans, they don't do dairy? Is that right?
Dairy or anything with a face.
Okay.
So, right. I've heard people, they don't eat anything that's green
Eggs.
or has a face.
Yeah. Eggs.
Well,
What
in
do they
Los
eat?
Angeles, which I'm not surprised, a proposed city law would require movie theaters, sports stadiums, the Los Angeles Zoo, LA International Airport, restaurants there, and other large-scale entertainment venues to sell at least one vegan protein option.
Okay, well,
It's going to have to be approved by the LA City Attorney's Office before going into effect. But,
why would it have to be approved by the attorney's office?
I don't know.
It's kind of weird.
LA City Attorney's Office. California is broke, isn't it? I believe
Seems
they're broke.
to not be of importance, though.
I believe they're broke, just like Illinois is.
Well, I think Illinois is a little farther, deeper in the hole.
But
about 3 spades deeper.
Yeah.
I remember years ago, Illinois, the legislators up there, they were either trying to determine the state fish, which is it the bluegill?
I believe it is.
Yeah.
Or the state flower. They were spending time on that when the state is broke. Here's L.A.
And they banished the sale of lion meat in the state of Illinois.
Really?
That was about a year ago.
I have to go out of state to get that now?
Yes.
I didn't know about that.
Good lion steak. I mean.
But here's L.A., which California, beautiful place, but as messed up as our state. And they're considering this with all of the problems that they have and that where are priorities? What's happened? Okay, I better.
How many times have you been to a restaurant recently and not received a plastic straw? I haven't. I've received
never.
one everywhere.
Yeah,
I
me
get them
too.
everywhere, and yeah. What were they going to overtake the oceans? Was that it?
I don't know what it is.
I don't know.
Now the bobcat in the state of Illinois, is it protected?
Well, they give them straws too.
Yeah. Yeah, they get straws
they
too.
get straws too.
Mm-hmm.
No, it's just
okay. Come on,
stupid stuff.
State of Illinois. Let's have some important things to work on, like lower taxes.
Go on.
3 words, Dave. Not gonna happen.
Not gonna
That's
happen.
Exactly right.
I took my meds, so I'm good. I'll be able to. Hey, after the break, you guys might find this interesting. The 10 highest paid comedians.
Ooh,
it's not us.
Well, yeah.
But we're going to find out, and I think you might be amazed. So we'll talk about that. All the joy and happiness of the season be yours. May the gifts be received with the same love with which they're given, and may the spirit of the holidays fill you. Happy holidays from Wayne County Sheriff Mike Everett and staff at the Wayne County Sheriff's Department. Tri-County Seamless Gutter and all the crew. Wayne County Clerk's Office, Liz Ann Woodrow, Debbie, Terry, and Michelle. Mayor Brent McGuire and staff at the City of Fairfield. Heidi Hoffey, local attorney representing those injured at work at 109 West Main in Fairfield. Burnt Prairie Grand Antiques, Kathy, Lisa, Sabrina, and Flo. Modern Auto and Towing at 204 Northeast 2nd, Dan and Kathy. And Jerry and Sandy at Gill's Sales and Service, 1605 West Main, Fairfield.
It's about being in the moment and making that moment count. Focusing on what you find important and what you want most out of life. At SSM Health, we call this the healing power of presence, which means we take the time to connect, listen, and understand. This is at the heart of everything we do. SSM Health. Knowing you better as a person helps us treat you better as a patient.
Hi, welcome to this Subway ad for our all-new Ultimate Cheesy Garlic Bread. How would you like it?
I'll take a skeptical grandma.
Set in her ways?
A smidge.
Grandma, try this Ultimate Meatball Marinara made with Ultimate Cheesy Garlic Bread. Melted mozzarella, Parmesan, garlic butter spread. It's just like yours.
Like mine? My grandmother's recipe?
Try it.
You know, my grandmother's cheesy garlic bread was never all that.
Subway, make it what you want. Limited time only at participating restaurants.
The phone number to call in is 842-3715. Now, back to Morning Coffee on WFIW, YouTube, and WFIWradio.com.
Now, that was nice.
She was very civil today.
Okay,
Yeah.
guys, top 10 highest paid comedians.
Okay, Seinfeld up on there? I'm sure Seinfeld is in there.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes. I have never heard of some of these.
Okay.
Number 10 is Sebastian Maniscalco.
Oh.
That's the guy that John Tesh on that
He's from
Intelligent
Bluford.
for
He's
Your
from
Life.
Bluford.
Intelligent for Your Life minute always talks about.
Okay, he's number 10. He earned $15 million.
Wow.
So we're going to go up, guys.
No wonder why these guys are turning down the Oscars at 15,000.
Right. Number 9, I've certainly heard of this ventriloquist.
Jeff Dunham?
Yes, Jeff Dunham. $15,500,000.
Oh,
so 15.5 million.
Okay.
Number 8, I hope I'll spell his last name. First name is Terry, Fator.
Terry Fator. He's a ventriloquist also.
Yeah.
He won America's Got Talent.
Yeah, that's right.
I think he's doing pretty well for himself.
He's in Lost Wages. That's where he spends most of his time. And he earned $18.5 million.
He's doing all right.
Yeah.
The 7th highest paid comedian is Jim Gaffigan.
Oh, yeah.
I don't think he's funny.
Yeah.
He does
he's done a lot.
Chrysler commercials.
Yeah.
$30.5 million.
Wow, there's a gap there, isn't there?
Number 6, the guy that
but Gaffigan also did a bunch of TV stuff too.
I don't think he's funny.
Wouldn't know him if he came in. Is he here?
Nope.
Number 6, he didn't get the Oscars gig.
Kevin Hart.
Kevin Hart.
He's pretty funny.
$32.5 million.
Yeah.
32.5.
I don't think he's that funny.
I've never heard his comedy.
He's a little short dude.
YouTube.
5th, we get a lady in here. Amy Schumer.
Amy Schumer. Okay.
$37.5 million. The 4th highest paid comedian who earned $47 million.
Phyllis Diller.
Dave
Chappelle.
Oh, yes. Dave Chappelle. Loved Chappelle's show.
4th.
When it was on.
All right, the top 3. Number 3, I think, he may have had some troubles. Louis C.K.?
Oh, Louis C.K.?
Louis
He
C.K.
did get in some trouble. But he's still making money.
Yes, here it is. While Louis C.K. will most likely drop significantly from this list due to a slew of sexual misconduct allegations against him last year, he made a fortune through his Netflix deal. So, $52 million.
Okay.
Number 2, Chris Rock. Was he in the Quentin Tarantino movie Jackie Brown, where he gets murdered and thrown in the trunk of a car? Was that Chris Rock?
I'm not sure.
Check it out.
Chris, can we guess who number 1 is?
It's got to be Seinfeld.
I don't think so.
Chris Rock made $57 million.
You going to let us guess number 1?
You're going to guess number 1.
Ellen DeGeneres.
Seinfeld.
What do you say?
Seinfeld.
It is Jerry Seinfeld.
Wow. Ellen DeGeneres isn't on there?
She's not on there. $69 million for Jerry. $12 million higher than number 2.
He's a funny guy.
I don't see Ellen. Amy.
Well, he's making a lot of money off of reruns of Seinfeld and comedians in cars with coffee on Netflix.
Amy Schumer was the only lady on there. Chelsea Handler. Nope. But anyway, that's the top 10. Wonder who it would have been 30 years ago.
Richard Pryor.
Jackie Gleason. That may have to go back longer.
Pryor.
Red Skelton.
Yeah.
Bob Hope.
Bill Cosby.
Jack Benny.
Cosby. Jack Benny. Uncle Milty.
Yep.
Oh, Don Rickles. Who?
George Carlin.
Oh, Carlin, yes. 7 things.
7 dirty words you can't say on radio.
And here they are. Are you ready? Here are the 7
and half
words.
of them you can say now.
Here are the
Probably
words.
so.
Are you ready?
That's true.
Yeah. Go right at it.
I remember when that came out, back in the 70s.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh, I couldn't imagine that. Well, it's happening, folks. 842-3715 is the number to call if you would like to join us. We are going to have some fun with trivia later this morning.
Fun with trivia. Hey, it's not going to take you 15 minutes to do these trivia questions, right?
20 minutes.
No.
Okay, we don't have
we go through it quickly.
We don't have to have a pop quiz and lessons or anything like that.
I have some pretty easy questions in here, and I also have some extras I can throw in.
Well, see, yesterday morning he said, "You guys, you're going to get them all."
Yeah.
I heard. I watched you last
night.
And
I thought,
we'll never get them all.
I thought, well, what's the subject? I mean, and then when we started, it was radio and TV. We missed the first. I missed them. You may have gotten one.
I think I got the entire list.
We found out Edward R. Murrow's middle name is Roscoe.
Yeah,
I'd go by Edward.
Yeah.
Yep.
But we'll have some fun with trivia.
Is there any particular topic?
No.
Or is it just general?
It's all
trivia?
over the place.
Okay.
Have you ever been in a trivia contest on a team?
I have.
How'd you do? Held your own or were embarrassed?
We did pretty well.
All kinds of subjects? Did
Yes.
you have specialty people?
Yes.
And you were there for movies?
I think someone was sick.
He was.
I was a warm body.
He was the last one picked.
Yeah.
You were Plan R?
Yeah. Way down the line.
Well, when we had the...
Jim got sick. Let's see. David was out of the country. So the guy didn't want anything to do with us.
Yeah, I did see something.
Two others said it was no fun.
I saw something on Facebook.
And then the fifth guy said, well, if Ken's playing, I'm not playing.
Yeah, that's right. That's the way it is. I saw something on Facebook this morning that was kind of cool. In the Nashville airport, I believe it was yesterday, the Gary Sinise Foundation has kids they send to Disney World whose parents have been killed in action.
Right, yeah.
And they were coming through the airport there, and the crowd started singing the Star Spangled Banner.
Oh, my gosh.
Good for them.
It was awesome.
That is.
Absolutely awesome.
Yeah.
If you see it on there, take a minute and get your tissue and take a look at it because it's awesome.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Well, Gary Sinise is an awesome individual.
Yes, he is.
He's done a lot. With, Captain Dan?
Yep.
Lieutenant Dan.
Lieutenant Dan. I always want to say
pretty
Dan.
good.
Yeah.
Pretty good band.
Yeah, the Lieutenant Dan Band.
Was Forrest Gump, they blended...
Yes, it was based on real life.
And it's a true story, but they changed the names to protect the guilty?
The innocent, yeah.
But was that the movie where, they did blend in some wonderful footage of him shaking hands with President Johnson, didn't they?
With LBJ when he got the Medal of Honor.
And then was that the same movie where he runs out of a government building and says that he finally found out who killed JFK? Or was that a different movie? I'm trying to...
I don't remember. I don't think he mentions anything about JFK in that one.
That was...
the movie JFK.
What's his name? He found out he went into church and got some microfilm.
Oh, The Rock.
Yeah,
The Rock. With Nicolas Cage and Sean Connery.
Nicolas Cage, exactly. Yeah.
Okay. That's a good movie.
Yeah,
he had some microfilm he got.
Yeah, he got from and the preacher of the church was chasing him.
He said, you want to know who killed Kennedy?
Okay.
As they're driving off.
Yeah.
And that's The Rock?
Yeah, the movie The Rock. That's a good. I like it. It's got I think Ed Harris is in it, and there's a lot of big names in that movie.
My next DVD in from Netflix, I've got the one DVD plan at a time, is Whitney. Documentary on Whitney. I love Whitney Houston's music.
Have you looked on Netflix for All American Christmas Carol yet?
No.
The one I was telling you about earlier this week?
No. You can stream it?
Oh, yeah, you can get it on Netflix. All American Christmas Carol.
Okay.
It's the same story as the Christmas Carol, but it's done a la white trash.
Okay. All American.
That's hilarious.
All American.
Where was it filmed? Dwayne County?
All American Christmas Carol.
Yep. All American Christmas Carol.
Is The Rock on?
No, he's not in that one.
No, but does he? Is it streamed on Netflix?
You know what? I'm
The Rock. I'm
not sure. It might be.
Some of the
you haven't seen The Rock?
Huh?
I can't believe you've not seen that one.
Yeah.
I've never heard of it.
Oh,
come on.
Go on.
It's okay. A group of military
take over
Alcatraz.
Yeah, we don't want to ruin it for him.
Good morning. You're on Morning Coffee.
Yeah, you've mentioned Gary Sinise a couple times, once today and the other day. His part, he played a part. It was David McCullough wrote the book Truman. He played that in the movie. He did a great job.
Sure did.
Okay.
Yeah.
That was a great job.
It was outstanding.
All right.
You bet.
Thank you. I'm going to have
thanks
to.
for calling.
I'm going to have to check. I just
you need to get out.
I don't get
Dave.
out much.
You
know,
yeah. Apparently, you
semi-retired, and I just keep a low profile. Got some things going on today, which I like. I like to keep busy, but I like to be able to say no.
You going on the Senior Light Tour?
No, I'm not.
Really? There is room. Call the chamber office.
That's right. I saw that on the
news page this morning.
News page, and I saw it on Nosebook.
Oh, yeah. And Melvin Clark Jr. was the winner of the first FCHS After Prom 12 Days of Christmas.
$500.
Yeah.
On the...
How many ABBA
on the first
CDs
day
could
of
you
Christmas,
buy with that, Dave?
Melvin Clark Jr. won $500. On the second day of Christmas, I hope that I win $250.
They give away a lot of money in that.
They do. They do. Today's drawing is at 3 o'clock. The winner is going to take home $250.
I think they did that on Facebook Live.
Guess what I found in my van last week?
French fry.
I'm afraid to ask.
I found a little red...
A little Debbie snack cake.
Little Debbie snack cake.
One of those trees with red icing on
it
top,
was
right?
ho-ho. and a ding dong. No.
I can't do it.
No, you can't. Several years ago, the Chamber of Commerce in Fairfield each Friday had a drawing for chamber bucks.
And you found a chamber buck?
I found a little red, like satin bag of, I thought, well, what is this? And I 25 chamber bucks. So
it's like finding $25.
And by the way, we still do that.
Yes.
We still draw every Friday morning.
Yes. And I won this several years ago, and by gosh, I'm spending it now.
I'll tell you what I'd do. I'd go into Black's Fashion Flowers and buy a nice bouquet to sit right here.
For Megan Kelly. For Megan.
To welcome her.
We can do her.
Maybe that'll be a point in the contract that she has to have
fresh flowers every day.
A fresh flower. So, but yeah, but I did go in a store last week, and I had cash, but I had my chamber bucks, and I said, "Do you accept chamber bucks here?" And they said, "No, we don't." So I'm assuming they aren't a chamber member because all chamber members participate.
Yeah.
Okay, but I used them somewhere else, and oh yeah, we sure do.
What was that? Where's that McDonald's in Nashville, Illinois?
No, we're in Fairfield. By the way, if you just tuned in, we did not have a Fairfield Mystery Voice winner, folks. This
again,
we did not. Man. So this is going on 3 weeks now, and okay,
that's got to be a record.
It is. We are now in we're in record territory. We are going to take a break. When we come back, do you guys remember the name of? Do you remember this actress? Her name is Olivia de Havilland.
Yeah.
Yes.
She's in the news, and I'll tell you why, and then we'll do some trivia.
All right.
May your entire home be joy-filled and bright with holiday happiness. Area businesses take this time to sincerely wish all their friends and customers a happy holiday season. Best wishes for the holidays from Steve Thompson, Country Financial Representative on the Square in West Salem, Steve and Tracy Thompson and staff. Happy holidays from Kurt, Jesse, Blake, Eric, and Kyle at Parent Electric Motors, LLC in Fairfield, the place for all your electric motor needs, 842-4140. Mark, Trevor, Justin, and Rhonda at Strange Pump Sales and Service in Fairfield. Leif and Gigi at Infinity Supply Company. The staff at Golson Funeral Home in McLeansboro and Dahlgren. Gill's Excavating in Mount Airy, the Track Ho-Ho-Hoers, Jason, Karen, Michael, Gina, Justin, Rick, and Troy. And B-Way Design and Decorating, 1000 East Main in Fairfield, Patty, Ron, and staff.
Listen for Sports Talk at 9 a.m. Saturday on WFIW 104.9 and WFIWradio.com. Sports Talk is a program where we highlight local sports. Each week, we'll talk with area coaches about their respective programs, plus we'll keep you updated on the local and national sports scene. It's Sports Talk this Saturday and every Saturday at 9 a.m. on your home for sports, WFIW 104.9 and WFIWradio.com. WFIW 104.9 and WFIWradio.com. Jared Voppel from Voppel's Home Furnishings is on the line. Good morning, Jared.
Hey, what's going on this morning?
Well, the sun is shining, so we're feeling pretty good this morning. Temps are might going to be 50. The cold snap is over.
Yeah.
It's coming back tonight, though.
Summertime. My wife suntan this afternoon.
Well, I think there's going to be plenty of sun. You could probably do that.
Yeah.
Oh, man. You guys are keeping busy down there. It's almost Christmas time, and new furniture, new appliances, new bedding. That always makes a great Christmas gift.
It is. Great time to get in and get something new for your home. We've been busy. We've had folks coming from all over the world, really. Sold a guy from Goreville, Illinois, a whole new house full of furniture yesterday. He was tickled to death. First time he'd ever been to McLeansboro. Drove up here to come and look at some new furniture and picked out a whole new living room group for his house, some stuff for a couple other rooms, and just kind of tickled, We kind of like tickling people, so we got a lot of good deals going on. First of all, we got 48 months 0% going on through this Saturday. So if you're interested in buying a bunch of furniture and having a little time to pay for it, that's one of the best things we see is the 48 months 0%. So basically, you buy $4,800 worth of furniture and pay $100 a month for it for the next 48 months.
That's
it makes it easy, But got a lot of good deals going too. Got about up to 70% off on items in our store. We got bedding's got big instant rebates on them right now. Adjustable bases have big instant rebates. Our Southern Motion line, we've really been rolling with it. We've it's like we're got a lot of things going on with it. I mean, we've talked about it before, but got a lot of different styles to pick from. 244 fabrics you can put on any style. If we you can do it in manual recline, power headrest, and then we've also got some now that have what we call the So Cozy on it. And if you haven't tried So Cozy out, before you buy furniture, you need to come try it. It's a phenomenal thing to try out. And if nothing else, you can just come in here and try it out.
Well, all right.
Deep tissue massage, heat, lumbar, really neat. But if you're in the market for any new furniture, new bedding, new appliances for your home, we actually come give us a chance. We'll take great care of you and make you a great deal and take good care of you after the purchase, you know.
All right.
So, yep.
I want to thank you for joining us, Jared. I'm sorry, go ahead.
I said come see us. We'll fix you up.
South side of the square there in McLeansboro. All right. Thanks for joining us, Jared. We appreciate it. We will talk to you next Tuesday.
All right, man. Have a good one.
You too. Jared Voppel from Voppel's Home Furnishing, south side of the square in McLeansboro. Time to check that radar weather. Your Fairfield area forecast. Sunshine today with a high of 50. Tonight, partly cloudy, low 35. Partly cloudy, 55 tomorrow. For Thursday, chance for rain, high 50. Friday, chance for rain, high 48. And for Saturday, partly cloudy with a high of 45. Overnight low was 23. Yesterday's high was 38. Currently, humidity at 79%. Winds relatively calm. And the pressure at 30.28 and holding. Sunshine, 24 right now at the WFIW studios east of Fairfield. Radar weather looking good as well. Nothing showing up in Illinois, nor in any of the adjoining states at the present time.
You can watch the show on YouTube or by following the link on Facebook. Now, back to Morning Coffee on WFIW.
Boy, she is tame today.
She is nice today.
Yeah.
Because I'm on it.
I was going to say, it's probably because Ken's here and Mike's gone.
That's it.
And, you know, I gotta give you some props, man. You are doing a great job.
On the camera?
On the camera thing here, you know?
Yeah, you are.
I've noticed every time during a commercial break that we're not on.
I noticed they don't have a mic cam anywhere on there.
A mic cam? Oh, yeah.
There's everyone. There's Dave.
All right.
Good
morning.
Mike.
You're on Morning Coffee.
Yeah, you was talking about the movie Forrest Gump a while ago.
Yeah.
Denise, and Forrest Gump getting the Medal of Honor. A little bit of trivia for you. Forrest Gump's head was photoshopped onto the body of a soldier actually getting the Medal of Honor, and that body was the body of Sam Davis, who gave the keynote speech at the Kenny Case Memorial here in Fairfield, Illinois.
Boy, that's interesting.
That's pretty cool. I like that.
Yeah.
Thanks for the call.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
Sam's a good friend of mine, and we communicate back and forth on Facebook a lot. He's from over here in Indiana, and he is very good friends with Gary Sinise, and sometimes plays in his band with him on his harmonica. So,
all right. Thanks for the call. We appreciate it.
I'm going to watch that movie and look for that. And by the way, I have seen The Rock. I was thinking you were tying in Chris Rock in a movie called The Rock. But this has Sean Connery,
Cage.
Ed Harris, Nicolas Cage. Yes.
Isn't that what we said, Ken?
I thought
I totally right. I was thinking.
I think we have
ahead.
video proof too that we said.
Olivia de Havilland, she is still fighting a lawsuit about a TV very limited series on FX called Betty and Joan. She's 102 years old. She was in Gone with the Wind.
Good heavens.
But she was furious. She says, I certainly expected that I would be consulted about the text. I never imagined that anyone would misrepresent me. They had obscenities aimed at her sister, actress Joan Fontaine.
Wow. Good morning. You're on Morning Coffee.
Hey, what's happening?
No, well, we're just kind of hanging out. What are you up to?
Nada. Hey, I was talking about Forrest Gump. I thought it was kind of weird. You know, his girlfriend Jenny, she posted those nude pictures in college and got kicked out of college.
Yeah.
And then I was watching a trivia show, and it was showing that Jenny McCarthy, she posted pictures of whenever she went to SIU, and she got kicked out of college too. And it was showing the irony. There's like 3 or 4 different things about it too.
Mm-hmm.
It's weird.
Huh.
And they're both named Jenny, and they both
Yeah,
posted
that is
pictures
weird,
once they
man.
kicked out.
Things that make you go,
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, especially Jenny McCarthy.
All right. Thanks for calling.
Good morning, guys.
Wasn't Jenny McCarthy hooked up with Jim Carrey for a while?
I think she might still be.
Well, he's sure going through a change.
Wow.
Let's get into trivia, young man. Don't hurt yourself.
All right.
He's got to adjust the sleeves
Okay.
and get ready to go.
Are we
here.
going to get them all?
You
Are we gonna get any
you
of them?
possibly could.
Okay.
Okay, I got to remember to pause.
All right.
Okay.
I need let me get my official trivia score pin.
Is that the dauber?
The dauber.
It's the trivia dauber.
Bingo night.
All right. How old were Janis Joplin, Jimi Hendrix, and Jim Morrison when they died?
I know.
Dave's about to jump out of his seat over here.
Because there's a club called that. You know, don't you?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Brother Dave?
No, you go ahead.
27.
Correct.
Did you mention Kurt Cobain?
I would have
I
been
did
wrong. I was going to say 26.
Yeah, 27.
Okay.
Crab Apple Cove, Maine was the home city to what MASH character?
Crab Apple what?
Cove.
Oh,
Crab
look at
Apple
this.
Cove, Maine.
Vaughn is having a fit out here.
Jeff, come here, bud.
No, I think I know it.
Character?
I think I know it.
I don't know
I know it. I got it. Hawkeye Pierce.
Correct.
Did you learn that in high school, Jeff?
7 or 8 years old.
He's good, folks.
Here's a simple one. Of what wood or are most major league bats made of?
Oh, I know that one too.
I think I know that one. For our listeners at home, we'll pause. 3 letters? That could be seven. I'm going to say ash.
You are correct.
Yep.
That was in a crossword puzzle I worked.
Hey, we're 3 for 3.
I'm nervous wreck.
All right. All right. You guys are on a roll now.
Oh, now
Who
now
was
he's
the
bringing out the
first
big guns.
stand-up comedian? Let me rephrase that. Who was the first stand-up comedian asked to sit on the couch by Johnny Carson after a first appearance?
I have a guess. Jeff's not around now.
That's a tough one.
Do you have a guess?
I have an idea.
I have a guess.
I have a guess. Go ahead.
Phyllis Diller.
Mark?
No. Lily Tomlin.
Incorrect. Ellen DeGeneres.
Oh, gosh.
First? Really? The first
Man,
female comedian?
I was going way
Yeah.
back.
Wow.
All right. In 1972, what Gordon Parks film knocked The Godfather out of its #1 spot?
Oh.
The Godfather should still be #1.
It should be.
Gordon
In
Parks
1972, what Gordon Parks film knocked The Godfather out of its #1 spot?
You know, I could throw out a guess.
Go for it.
Mod Squad.
Incorrect. It's one of your all-time favorites.
Casino or Las Vegas?
No.
No.
Superfly.
Oh, Superfly.
Curtis Mayfield.
All right.
Page 2. Let's
Oh,
get over here.
page 2.
All right.
We kind of got to speed this up.
Yeah.
We're running out of
All
time.
right, here we go.
If you refer to Topolino in Italy, to whom are you referring?
Topolino?
Topolino.
Is it a person?
No.
Oh. I was going to say Topo Gigio.
It's not a person?
Well, okay, what is topo?
It's a topping.
No, topo.
Topo?
It's a mouse. Topo means mouse.
Mickey Mouse.
Correct.
Oh, okay. Good.
I'll give you that one. Who holds the record for the longest complete game victory in World Series history?
Dewey McClain.
No.
That wasn't his first name, was it?
Denny.
Denny McClain.
Okay.
That's still not right.
What's the question again?
Who holds the record for the longest complete game victory in World Series history?
Don Larson threw the perfect one. That was Bob Gibson.
Babe Ruth.
Oh.
1916 against the Dodgers.
That was when he played for Boston, wasn't it?
Evidently.
Okay.
In his one and only television commercial, this man hawked Southern-made donuts in 1954. Name him.
Southern-made donuts.
Gosh.
Mickey Mantle.
Nope. One and only TV commercial.
No idea.
Edward R. Murrow.
No, well, I don't think you're going to like these donuts.
Elvis Presley.
Really?
E?
The big E.
Oh, what a man.
What is the only letter in the alphabet that doesn't appear in any name of any state?
Q.
Correct.
That was my guess, too. So yes.
Although we take it for granted now, the 1931 Rose Bowl saw the origination of this affirmation when an Alabama running back named Fogarty ran 25 times for exactly 5 yards on each try, prompting elated teammates to slap hands in what has now become known as what?
The high five.
The high five.
Yes. How'd we do?
You did all right.
All right.
Well, Ken, thank you very much.
Hey, my pleasure.
We're going to do this again tomorrow, so we'll have more about nothing then.
By the way, Hang On Sloopy is the official song of the state of Ohio.
Good enough.
Round on the ends and high in the middle.